Okay? Salakia. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continue not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. All right, so the Most High didn't regard the nation of Israel. All right, because what we weren't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments that he ordained us to keep. Okay, so we casted us off, man. Going back to Hosea, man. All right, he said, "What? You are not my people." That's what he said in Hosea. All right, and it reads, "For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people." All right, so he's going to write it in our hearts, man. All right, which means it's going to be completely, permanently written into our foreheads, where we're gonna be able to know that we're the Israelites, man. Okay, I mean that we're going to be able to know and understand the law, statutes, commandments, is righteousness automatically. All right, it's not going to be a thing where we have to think about it and teach our brother. Okay, listen, brother, this is how you do. This is the law for this. Nah, man. All the nation of Israel is going to know it, man. All right. And it reads, Salakia, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest, man. So all Israelites are going to know the Most High, man. Okay, all Israelites are going to know the law, statutes, and commandments, man. They're going to be perfect, man. All right, and that's why death is never going to arise, man. All right, and that's why affliction is not going to arise the second time, man. Because why? Because we went off. All right, we went off following after the heathen, okay, or whoring after the different gods. So what did the Most High do? He made sure he put us in captivity. Death, more death. Okay, more destruction. So when we stop doing that, when we automatically are adjusted and programmed to do righteousness, it's going to be the opposite, man. The Most High is not going to put us in captivity no more. All right, we ain't going to go into captivity no more. You know what I'm saying? No more. All right. And it says, for I will be merciful to their unrighteousness. You know, that shows you how beautiful the Most High is, man. He's going to be merciful to our unrighteousness. Okay? And it says, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. And that he saith, a new covenant he hath made, the first old. Now that which decayeth, waxeth old, is ready to vanish away, man. Okay, so that's when we're going to be able to teach these other nations exactly how to be, man, exactly how to live in righteousness, man. Okay, we're not gonna we're not gonna be teaching any Israelite in that day, man. So that way, you know, all Israel will be able to be an example to these heathens. Okay, and when that happens, guess what? The earth is gonna flourish. All right, the people are gonna flourish. The heathens are gonna be better, man. They're gonna be stronger too. The heathens are gonna be stronger. They're gonna live longer. All right, why? Because they're gonna be following the righteous way. Okay? Even though the heathen are not going to be living forever like we're going to be living forever, but they're going to be living longer. Why? Because the Most High, because of the righteousness, all right? Because righteousness is going to be flourishing. The foods are going to go back to their natural size, the nutrients that it's supposed to actually give, which is not given in this kingdom. Okay? And the reason being is because Esau is cursed from the earth. That's another reason why he has to be taken down, because he's cursed from the earth, man. And the food is not going to yield its strength unto Esau. All right, and that's not going back to Esau. That's actually going even further back to Cain, man, because Esau is Cain in the reincarnation, man. All right. But let me get Proverbs 29 real quick. Proverbs 29. Yeah, this is Proverbs 29. Proverbs 29 verse 2, and it reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay, here we see the planet Earth is not rejoicing right now. Right? The people are in mourning right now. Right? You look around the Earth, there's nothing but pure third world countries, man. Okay, the only first world countries are really the countries where these Edomites dwell, man. The so-called white people, man. All right, that's the only first world countries on the Earth. Why is that? Because they stole everything from all those other countries, man. It's very plain and simple, man. It's not really rocket science, man. Okay? Because they're the only first world countries. Everyone else is a third world country and in poverty, man. Okay? It says, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So that's how we know that they're the wicked. Okay? Because the whole earth is mourning, man. Alright? The whole world is in turmoil, man. Okay? You go back to the ancient world, man. You go back 2,000 years ago, man. Alright? There wasn't no, even 1,000 years ago, there wasn't no third world countries, man. A whole country was in third world status, okay? In poverty like that. Nah, man. You always had your higher class, you had your lower class, you had your middle class, you know, and you had whatever was in between. But everyone was able to, for the most part, was able to get their daily bread, right? Without having to be in constant debt, man. But because Esau is the devil and Esau is greedy to the point where he can never be satisfied, yo, these nations don't have anything, man. These 8 nations are completely in poverty, completely destroyed. All right? You could thank Esau for that. You could thank the so-called white man for that. All right? But that shows you what? That this place has to be destroyed. This place has to be destroyed, and a righteous rulership has to be established, man. There's no other way, man. Okay? There's no other way. If not, if you want to live like this, if you want to see, because it's just getting worse. So if you want to see this place continue for 100 years, man, you have problems, man. You know? Like the elder Yahshua always says, he says, listen, man, Esau's trying to conquer death, but he doesn't know how to live. You know? He's trying to conquer death, but he doesn't know how to live. He wants to live forever, but he hasn't learned how to live correctly. Can you imagine what it would be if Esau could give you the technology to live like for 200 years? You'd be like Stephen Hawkins, man, that devil, man, in a wheelchair pressing a button to speak, man. Is that how you want to live for 200 years or another 100 years? You know? You can't do anything for yourself, you know? If people have to change your diaper and all that. Nah, man, that's not how you want to live, okay? But if Esau continues to rule, that's what it's going to be. That's what people are going to have to look forward to, okay? Let's get Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, man. This is Habakkuk 2. Start at verse 4. And it reads, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. And that's speaking about Esau, man. His soul is not upright in him, which means he's not righteous. Okay, he's not an upright person. Alright? Look at the amount of treaties they made with the Native Americans. They broke every last one of them, man. About 400 some odd treaties, man. That shows you he's not upright. Okay? That shows you he's crooked. Okay? Everyone he makes treaties with, he breaks. Not just Gad. When he made treaties with the Palestinians, man, he broke that already. Alright? And he wants to continue to break it. Because he's not an upright person. He's not a real benevolent person. Okay? Although he portrays himself to be in the movies and all this. Okay? You know, the so-called white man portrays himself to be this and that. He's really the devil, man. He's really the villain, man. Esau should be playing the villain in every movie, man. The so-called white man should be playing the villain in every single movie, man. That's just the facts, okay? There should be no movie where he's playing the hero, all right? You know, they even have the nerve to try and put Edomites as heroes in slavery movies, man. They always gotta find that one Edomite. There's that one Edomite, you know, that was good. That one cracker that was, you know, that was different. Yeah, right, man. All right, that's not reality, man. Okay. When you really look at it, that's not reality. Okay. But they always gotta try and make it seem like Esau's, you know, like he's the hero, man. When you look at what he's done on the planet Earth, it's clear to see he's the villain, man. All right, and the villain is ruling the world. All right, that's the condition that we're in right now, man. You know, a real villain, like a real person. When you look at the cartoons of the villains, they're behind her, they're laughing. You know, that's Esau, man. That's the devil, man. Okay. That's who rules the planet right now, man. That's why the planet is in third world status, man. But he acts like he without him, no one would be able to live. But you're the reason why it's in third world status, you damn devils, man. Okay? Going back 1,000 years, there was no third world countries, man. A whole country that's a complete poverty, they can't do for themselves. Nah, man. Nah. All right. Even when there's a famine, you go to the one that, you know, the country that has the food, man, and that country becomes a superpower. That's what happens with Egypt, man. That's what happened with Egypt. All right. But with Esau, everywhere is a third world country, man, except for where he lives, man. And even when where he lives, there's still a bunch of bums everywhere, man. Excuse, you know what I'm saying? But why? Because he sets it up that way. He sets up a debt-based society, man, where people can't even survive, man. All right? Continue with this, man.